Ephesians, thanks so much for being here. First of all, we have to discuss your name. It's very unique. Tell us where it comes from.
My mom said one night she was asleep while she was pregnant with me and my twin sister, obviously. She said it just came to her in her sleep. So yeah.
You have a twin sister. Is it true that you have feelings about what's happening to the other person even though you're not with them?
To be honest, I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah. I don't know. It feels like growing up watching her. We kind of like switched roles. I feel like because she was a little more outgoing growing up, and I was a little more quiet. Even though I am still a little quiet, but I feel like she's more quiet than me now. So I feel like it. Yeah.
All right, and you said she was an athlete, so you guys have grown up supporting each other, watching each other's sports?
Yeah, she played basketball at Morgan State. Started from JUCO in California, and then made her way to HBCU. So yeah, it's been a blessing just to watch her through that journey.
What's your favorite memory of watching her play sports?
They won the CIF championship. I want to say it was my junior or senior year. They had won. So yeah.
And what's your favorite memory of her watching you play sports?
I want to say it was. I'm not sure if she was gone yet, but it was when I was at Arizona and we went to the Alamo Bowl. It was a lot of my family members there, and it was just such a crazy feeling.
How crazy was it being drafted by the 49ers?
That was like surreal, honestly. Like being from California, grew up with a lot of 49er fans around me, so it was kind of crazy. Personally, I never really had a team that I liked, but a lot of my family members and friends liked the 49ers, so it was kind of like a surreal moment.
Tell us what the draft process was like. What were the meetings like? Did you have any strange questions asked to you by any team?
No, my meetings were, I had a lot of informal meetings. I didn't have many formal meetings, so they was all kind of the same for the most part. But I did get on a Zoom with the 49ers with Jake and Ray Brown. So it was pretty cool. And then before I came here, Jake was with me at University of Washington. So that was pretty cool. I got on a Zoom with him and I'm like, oh, what's up again? So yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, and you are somewhat familiar with Diameter Lenore from Los Angeles. What was it like hearing from him after you got drafted?
It was pretty dope, honestly. Looking back at it now, I have a picture in my living room, and it was from my brother's senior night, and I was wearing a 49ers jersey in that picture. And he was at Salesian with Diamador, so it's kind of crazy now that I look back at it.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of all come full circle for you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
So do you have this feeling like this is where you're supposed to be?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What was it like walking into the 49ers locker room for the first time? I mean, it's pretty impressive, right? With all the big lockers, it's like they redid it, so it's pretty luxurious, I would say.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a surreal feeling ever since I got drafted. Now it's kind of normal to me, just playing football. But when I first walked in the locker room, it was kind of surreal for me.
What was that? Who was the first person to walk up to you when you got into the locker room?
I can't remember, but I know that all the guys in there showed me love when I first got there. So.
All right. This is your debut in the NFL. What goals do you have for this year?
Just getting closer to the guys in the locker room, learning the playbook, the ins and outs of it, where guys are supposed to be, and just being 1% better every day.
What do you think you bring to this organization?
Versatility. I bring physicality, different mindset. I feel like just contagious energy.
Now, you have a very mellow personality while we're talking. You said contagious energy. What changes in you when you're on the field?
Man, I feel like it's just a switch that comes on, and I don't know. It's just a switch that comes on, I feel like.
Uh-huh. When you look at the 49ers, how do you see yourself fitting in? I mean, you know some of the veterans now. Where do you feel like you're going to find your place?
I feel like wherever the team needs me, I feel like if that's special teams, starting gunner, jammer, starting corner, wherever the coach needs me, then I'll be there.
What's your favorite football memory or the one you're most proud of?
Like I said, it was probably the Alamo Bowl when I was at Arizona. That's like one of the best feelings.
Is there a particular play that you remember specifically?
Nah.
No.
It was just like the whole game was different. It was fun. It was just joy. It was a lot going on. My family was there, so it was pretty fun.
Who's been the most influential in your family helping you along this journey?
My dad and my older brothers, for sure. They've been there. Or obviously my whole family been there with me throughout the way, but my older brothers played ball. My oldest brother played corner, so he kind of tries to coach me up on some things that he sees. And like I said, my dad, he's just really just got game from everywhere, honestly. He coaches basketball, but he knows the game of football, obviously, from me playing, and from my other older brothers. But I feel like he just has game for everything.
If you didn't play football, what sport would you play?
Basketball.
Yeah. Did you play basketball growing up as well?
Yeah, I played a little bit. I played a little bit. Basketball or track.
Okay. And you know, there's a basketball hoop in the locker room. Just don't hit any of us when we're in there.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. What's your, when did you start playing football?
When I was like 7, started first watching my older brothers, like I said, and then got into it and got some long best friends that I played with since then. I still hang out with them to this day. So.
Nice. If you could go back and tell your 7-year-old self starting to play football where you are now, what would you say?
What would I tell my 7-year-old self? Man, I don't know.
Any advice for your 7-year-old self?
Keep going. Keep going.
Great. Ephesians, thanks so much for joining us on Meet the Rookies.
Thank you for having me.